all across America. There is a community of people who love to play the sport of darts. They play in bars, taverns, and fraternal clubs, in leagues where they compete to make it to the annual Tournament of Champions. Partners Promoting Darts, or the PPD, is a sanctioning body which hosts the nation's biggest tournament, with payouts far exceeding anything else in North America. At the T.O.C., nearly $1 million in prize money is available, and the players of the PPD are all trying to take it home. One sanctioning body, one tournament, nearly $1 million. Welcome to the world of soft-tip darts. Welcome to Darts Nation.
Hello, I am Nate Borland. This is my wife, Amy Borland, and we are players for the PPD.
Hey, you hit something. I actually was working in Evansville, Indiana, and a girlfriend of mine, she suggested that we go to Vegas for just a girls' weekend trip away. So we went and we walked over to the Riviera, and we stumbled into a dart tournament, and I just kind of chuckled. I'm like, who really plays darts? Because I'm a softball player and a volleyball player, and had done that ever since I was a child. But I just kind of watched and observed and met a lot of people actually from, the Evansville, Newburgh, Henderson area. And when we got home, I went into the local bar that they had all told me that they played out of. It was just right down the road from my house. And I started playing darts, and I have been addicted to it ever since.
Been playing darts for about 14 years. Started at a really low level. Got to meet a lot of really good dart players when I first started, and kind of wanted to take it more serious. Started playing a little more professionally, traveling a lot. Been fortunate and had a lot of successes recently, and in the last 3 years I got to meet my wife playing darts also.
This is Chance Rosalie. She just turned 3 at the beginning of October. This is my son Chandler James. He will be 10 right before Christmas. And this is my oldest daughter, Ty Elise, and she's 13 and a half.
Unfortunately, Natalie's not able to be here with us today, but she is 9, just turned 9, and she is a big horse rider. She's actually starting barrel racing.
Stop smiling so I don't smile. Stop it!
We found out that you all were coming down here, and I'm like, Nathan, you've got to decorate this house because it looks like crap. I'm not a decorator. I hate doing it. Anyway, so Nathan got everything hung up and this and that, and he's like, where am I going to hang my dartboard? And I'm like, I guess I don't care. And I came home, and there's tape on my kitchen floor, and our kitchen's very small now. And he just kind of hung it in there. And then the next day that I came home, he had put a clock over top of it, so it's not just a big dartboard in our kitchen. So he was
Nobody would know it's a dartboard.
pretty creative, but we do have a big
Tape
red
line.
tape line in the kitchen. So
Yeah. It could be a line, though, not to cross it when someone's cooking.
It's true. I actually became a part of the PPD when it first started. So the first tournament there was in 2012. I did very, very well in all of my qualifiers the very first year I went. I had an absolute blast. It was run so well and so smooth, and the money, the money alone was amazing. Then Nathan and I met, and he was like, how the heck are you able to go do that? I don't have time. And I'm like, well, I ended up explaining the program to him inside now. He's like, oh, well, I can do that. And so I pushed him to get qualified for the 2013, and he went out there by himself actually, because we had a chance 2 weeks prior to the tournament, but I did show up and surprise him to watch him play, and he cried. It was so sweet. Anyway, just a little. So I watched him play, and we have just been avid PPD players ever since. We love the program. It's by far our favorite tournament of the year. So, yeah.
I love that me and my wife have something like this that we're both passionate about, that we're both successful in. It's awesome to be able to share it together and travel the way we do and play the sport that we're both passionate about.
Coming up on Darts Nation.
Like you're stuck with me.
Kinda can't dump my husband, can I? I can dump my coach, but not my husband. Yeah, that second dart kind of went flying. Huh, bring it. We are in Henderson, Kentucky at the Henderson Moose Lodge. This is where we play league. This is where we play all of our triples tournaments for the PPD, and this is like our second home, sadly. Ha, that's what you get for being a jerk. This is Darren Dockmeyer. We call him Doc. He's been my coach for 11 years now. He taught me everything about the mechanics and most importantly, the strategy, everything about darts that I need to know. Yeah, everything. And so anyhow, we actually used to be mixed doubles partners, and then I had to unfortunately dump him to play with the guy that I married. So,
like you're stuck with me.
Kinda can't dump my husband, can I? I can dump my coach, but not my husband. So anyway.
What kind of crap's that? So you play with me because you have to?
Yes. Yes. So anyway, Darren taught me all of my outs in 01, and I had to later portray that.
So.
Yeah, he did. I had to teach his fella his outs because he still doesn't know them, and everybody
Then why
watching
you ask
will
me?
know
Why
that.
you ask my opinion
I
on
don't
outs
ask
now?
you on outs anymore.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes,
Because
you
you're
do.
always wrong.
Whatever.
Always wrong. I'm always right. Women's always right. Yeah, wrong. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
I got robbed on that one. I was kidding earlier when I was saying that I needed a Doc to play with my husband. I actually really do enjoy playing with him. We do make a great team, but you know, sometimes when we play, he gets on my nerves a little bit because I'll be at the line like in a crunch moment or something, and he's like in my ear, "Come on, babe, shoot this, do that." He's trying to be encouraging, which is all nice and stuff, but it is sometimes very distracting. And then sometimes when he kind of tells me what to shoot at, I get mad because, you know, I know how to play the game. So I'll ask him if he wants me to shoot a certain way, and then if I don't agree, I just shoot what I want to shoot anyway. But other than that, we have fun shooting together. It's just the whole being a cheerleader in my ear sometimes is a little annoying, but I love him.
Come on, babe. Come on, babe. You got this.
I know how to play.
You got it. Hang in there. Come on, babe. You're right there. Stick to 18.
Sure?
Yeah?
I'm just going to point.
Why'd you ask? Told you.
Nathan and I have this big ongoing joke right now. If we do come home with a big box, then we both win the finale on Wednesday. I am getting a boob job. He's getting a truck, and we're taking the kids to Disney World. So that's our plan. As you can see, I did not win the 2015 Women's T.O.C. I did not get to develop any more assets from any winnings that I was able to receive there. However, I had a really good time. I drew Lindsay, and we gave it heck. We had a good run. We shot very well together. We got third place, which is a great finish, but not the finish that I obviously wanted to have, so that was kind of disappointing.
Still better than I've ever done.
Yeah, that's because I'm better than you. So anyway, we got third, and I'm just really hoping that for 2016 I do get the W so I can get what I finally have always dreamed of having.
That's it.
So
I'm making it further than you this year.
good luck.
Oh,
So
what's the bet?
laundry for a month.
Ah, come on.
I do laundry every day. You can do it. I'm tired of it.
Well, what do I get? Amy's got this nickname Hop. When I first met her, I noticed it. She hops with her third dart. Like all of her jerseys, all of her names on her jerseys are all Hop. Everybody calls her Hop. It's pretty cute.
You have me frustrated because you're not playing me right. We're just gonna start again.
Okay.
So Nathan gets frustrated with me because occasionally, not all the time, but occasionally, I will start a game over if I am not feeling it that game or if I throw really bad the first round. Sometimes when Nate isn't looking, I just start it over anyway because I want to throw good against him. It's like I got to beat him every time I play him. Oh, you're so sleeping on the couch tonight. For 2016, I really hope to just throw the best that I can throw. I'm actually qualified for the Silver MDI, which is the first experience for me. I would love to win that because then I could still get my assets and it doesn't really matter how I do. I win. Vacation. Yes, and we also want to take a vacation. So if I do well in the MDI, I get one thing, and if I do well in the women's finale, I get the other thing, and it's a win-win situation for my husband and I.
Hit a bullseye, come on. You're right there.
So you want me to shoot the bullseye here?
Yes. Come on, you gotta hit it. And, I've got high hopes this year. Like I said, I've been around the top 10 every year, and this year I really want to beat her.
It's not gonna happen.
She every year gets further than me in this, and I'd really like to get past her, and I expect her to do really well in it, so I'm really hoping to win.
I'm still gonna place higher than he does. We'll see you at the T.O.C.
Coming up on Darts Nation.
Come on, it's going to be blurry. Stop it.
Amy and Nate arrive at the T.O.C. in different positions. Amy has already qualified for the women's finale as well as the Silver Mixed Doubles Invitational. Nate, on the other hand, has missed out on the opportunity to play in the mixed doubles events and has yet to qualify for the men's finales. Nate's goal of finally finishing higher than his wife in a large event is going to be an uphill battle.
Rockable! Take it, baby. Keep going. Keep going. Those dice shooting, you know.
With the gold MDI already finished with Tricia Romero and Randy Talachka taking home the title and prize money, it's time for the silver MDI, which is comprised of men's and women's players ranked 33rd through 64th in the PPD. The stakes are still high, however, as the title is on the line, as well as a $10,000 prize.
The big event for today is the Silver MDI, Mixed Doubles Invitational. We've got 32 men and 32 women being paired up. They're playing for a $10,000 winner-take-all purse. Second place, $1,000, consolation prize.
Amy's bid for the championship starts off well as she draws a strong partner in Wayne Potter from Rapid City, South Dakota.
I actually just met him yesterday, and the goofball was fighting over me with his good friend because I'm at the top of the silver list. And anyway, apparently he's at the top of the silver list as well. So I'm hoping that we mesh well together and we kick some ass together. If not, then we're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it.
As they had hoped, Amy and Wayne's games mesh well, and they dominate their competition, losing only 3 games in 12 over 4 matches in the first 3 rounds. In round 4, they face an equally hot team in Wendy Madison and Josh Benavidez in a match that will determine who will have the #1 seed or king seat going into the finals.
This is my girl, Wendy. We are getting ready to play for the king seat, race to 5.
Super excited about that.
Me too, me too. Best of games.
Yes.
Yes. Don't whip my ass too much.
Staying hot, Amy and Wayne jump out to a 2-0 lead in a race to see who can win 5 games first. In Game 3, Wendy and Josh finally draw blood with a hard-fought win in a game of cricket. Game 4 sees the tide swing back to Amy and Wayne's favor, however, as another tough game of cricket is taken by Amy and Wayne. Wendy and Josh refuse to go quietly, though, as they battle back to unbelievably even the series at 3 games each, dealing Amy and Wayne their first back-to-back game losses in the entire event. Amy and Wayne dig deep, however, and claw back on top with a win in Game 7, and then prove to be just too much with a win in Game 8, sealing their place in the king seat. Unless they falter mightily, a title and $10,000 is firmly within their grasp.
So we just played for the king seat. Wayne, God love him, drug my butt
carried
through
me.
5 wins. Against Wendy, we went 5-4. Shot good, shot horrible, shot great, shot bad. Wayne's a stud. Taco? I just met Taco today.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a stud.
We get married.
No, we're not. I'm married to that guy over there.
Wendy and Josh bounce back from their loss to Amy and Wayne in impressive fashion and earn their way into the finals for a rematch of their round 4 defeat. The final is a race to
Great
3
shot,
victories, and Amy and Wayne seemingly have a huge advantage in that they must be beaten in 3 matches, while Wendy and Josh, having lost once, only have to be beaten twice. In match
Nice
1,
shot.
the first team to win 2 games wins the match, and Wendy and Josh strike first, winning the first game of cricket, and then hand Amy and Wayne their first match loss of the tournament with another cricket win. Now both teams have a loss. In match 2, again, the first team to win 2 games wins the match, and Amy and Wayne seem to recapture some momentum as they win a tough-fought battle of cricket. Their relief is short-lived, though, as Wendy and Josh dominate in 2 games of 501 and win the second match. The tables have been completely turned now, as Amy and Wayne are just 1 loss from total defeat. In match 3, known as Last Chance, all Wendy and Josh have to do is win 1 game of 701, a game in which both teams start with 701 points, and the first to 0 wins. Amy and Wayne's backs are against the wall. In the end, Amy and Wayne just run out of steam and are beaten by Wendy and Josh for the title and $10,000. It was a good run, though, and ends with a second-place finish and $1,000.
Overall, we shot very well and very consistent. The feeling of getting triple dipped in the finals is not a good feeling, but I'm not upset. I don't take away anything that we've done today. We lost to a phenomenal team. They were just a train on a mission, and they
was definitely a train.
they didn't miss. We had our opportunities. Unfortunately, we didn't come clutch when we needed to, but I had a great partner, and I love him dearly, and we're going to be friends for a very, very long time.
Coming up on Darts Nation.
Are you agreeing with my shot?
Yes, thank you.
If you shoot. If you shoot. I know those 2.
Wait a second.
After an impressive run at the Silver Mixed Doubles Invitational title, only to fall just short, Amy must now reset and clear her mind if she wants to do well in the women's finale. Meanwhile, Nate must punch his ticket to qualify for the finale first. Of course, they both want to do well, but Nate really wants to finish higher in the standings than his wife for the first time. Bragging rights are on the line, along with $20,000 and the championship title.
Really excited to be here at the T.O.C. again. It's my 4th year out here. Got a lot of work to do. Come out here to get into the big dance. I've gotten into it every year, but I've never done anything but a top 10 finish. I'm really hoping to do something this year. Coming into it with a lot to prove. Can't wait to see what I can do this year.
In the blind draw for her partner, Amy draws Danielle Red Owl, and their path is set for a run to the Women's Championship.
We've been having a great time. I wish everybody the best of luck today, and hopefully it turns out well for a great team.
For Nate, the qualification process is looking good.
I was back and forth match. He outshot me the 3rd leg, and I got lucky and hit a big shot late to win a game. So,
after qualifying for the men's finale, Nate draws a good partner in Brad Baxter, and the 2 of them begin their tournament run.
we're shooting really well together. Some of the best darts I've shot in a long time. So trying to get on a roll here and come back and beat some of these guys that are up on the top side. They're expected to win. Nobody's looking for me right now, so I'm hoping to sneak up on them, man.
Being husband and wife, Amy and Nate love to cheer each other on. But as they've discussed, that doesn't come without some pretty entertaining disagreements from time to time.
Are you agreeing with my shot?
Yes, thank you.
If you shoot. If you shoot. I know those 2.
You don't do that. Nathan Borland. Nathan Borland. That's one less for you.
I'm in.
Oh, I don't know about but
Out.
That was the wrong out.
What's one less? It's been like 10 years.
For Amy and her partner Danielle, things start off well with wins in their first 2 matches, but they quickly find themselves in danger of being eliminated after losing and being forced into the last chance bracket, which allows for 1 game of 701. Each team starts with 701 points, and the first to 0 wins. If you lose in this bracket, you're done.
We are hanging in. We've been kind of rolling through these last few matches, and we hope to keep it going and get all the way back up to the top. So we'll see how it goes, but we're at least having a really, really good time.
After testing fate and winning 3 times in the last chance bracket, Amy's run at the women's title comes to an end in round 13. She and Danielle finish in the 29th through 32nd place, and their T.O.C. is over. Now, if the Borlands are to win any of the big money left on the table, it all rests in Nate's hands.
All right, here we go.
Nate and Brad start off really well, winning in their first 2 matches and doing so fairly easily. But in round 3, they fall.
Just took our first loss, getting ready to play another match, trying to get it going again.
Like all of the tournaments at the T.O.C., however, the men's finale is triple elimination, so they're not done yet. Things get back on track for the duo as they bounce back with a win in round 4, moving on to round 5. In a race to 2 victories, Nate and Brad start off quick, winning the first game, but ultimately lose the next 2 and are forced into the last chance bracket. Just like Amy, Nate fights off defeat in his first last chance match against a top-ranked opponent in Mike Maloney.
I can't be angry with the darts. We had a couple bad breaks, 1 bad match, obviously, but other than that, losing to Nate just kind of comes with the territory,
Ultimately, fighting from the last chance bracket is just too much for Nate and Brad, and they finally fall out of the competition in round 19. The silver lining for Nate, of course, is that he finally finishes higher than his wife, placing in the 15th through 16th spots for the men's finale. Only one team can win the finales, and while it's not Amy's or Nate's teams this year, they both fought hard and don't walk away empty-handed with a total of $2,950 in winnings.
Obviously not the results I wanted today. Both of us were real close this year at some big money, and just to fall a little short. Hard pill to swallow.
We've been here every year. We love it, and we'll always come. So It's a good time.
Yep.
Yep.